When I saw this comment, I literally was like, wait, who's Petelgeuse again?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you for bringing up this character, okay? Because we gotta talk about this character. Because, bro, Petelgeuse or Beetlejuice, what the fuck? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah Senku, and no, I am not Ishigami, but I am a Senku at the end of the day, so that means we don't give up on our dreams. Anyway, let's talk about Petelgeuse. Petelgeuse is an interesting character because he's a lot to deal with, okay? And I know, like, it's easy for me to say, like, he is like, the way he turned from good to evil, kind of, like, was more or less, it could feel sudden, you know. But I think it's interesting because I just find it really interesting. His character, like, bro, spoilers by the way, obviously, like, this dude literally was a great father, or not, well, like I said, father, spoilers. I'm pretty sure that he's Emilia's father. They pretty much alluded to it. That him and the mother character that Emilia grew up with, and not, you know, the mother and father that the mother said that was her actual parents. They were never around. Only the lady and Petelgeuse and the rest of the elves, you know what I mean? So I just thought it was interesting about that that dynamic, you know. And then Emilia realized, like, wait, that's my dad and my mother, but she never saw him die, right? I'm curious how she's going to react when she realizes that Petelgeuse was her father, and then realizes that Subaru and the gang had to kill the guy, you know what I mean, or Subaru killed him. So it was like, I don't know how she'll feel about that. It'll be interesting to see how she reacts to that. But, like, I feel like that's a interesting plot point, that this crazy guy we met in season 1 all of a sudden happens to be the father in season 2. And it's like, bro, this dude was fucking crazy. Like, it's just, like, his character is such an interesting character because his devotion to greed, I believe it was, is not greed, was it? Oh no, it was sloth. It was sloth that he was devoted to, and I feel like that is interesting because it didn't seem like he was a slothful type character or a slothful guy in the beginning. But when all hell broke loose in that backstory, it kind of makes sense. Or it's just coincidence, right? The person that found him was, I think, one of the sloth archbishops or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I just think his character is interesting because he has a lot of emotional potential, right, when it comes to Emilia. And I'm just curious to see how that will affect Emilia later on in the story. I just find that interesting. Like there's just so many questions when it comes to him. Like, we don't know why he was the way he was in the beginning. We don't know, like, where he came from. We don't know anything about his past. Only thing we know is that he used to talk to Emilia's mother all the time. He used to come over there and help the elf community, you know, which means he actually cared. He was a nice guy. At least I think he was a nice guy. Whatever faction. So wait, was he with the I want to call it the Church of Sloth, but I don't think it's a church. I think it's like the cult of, there it is, the witch's cult, the cult of the sloth cult, right? Basically, like the cult of sloth. I'm pretty sure he was with them since the beginning. So technically, I wouldn't call him a bad guy, but I wouldn't call him a good guy either. You know what I mean? Because he was with the sloth people since the beginning. At least I think he was, because he had the same wardrobe on since the beginning, right? He just always, as like literally as I'm talking about it, I'm literally recounting a lot of the stuff that I've seen in the show, and it's like he was always a sloth, a follower of sloth. He just was a lot more chill back then, right? A lot more chill, like a million times more chill than he was, now, or he was, and I find that very interesting, like, that this stuff happened. And like, if you remember in the show, he literally, in the backstory, he thought he was going to kill one of the archbishops of another witch's cult, and they messed with his mind and made him think that his girlfriend, or at least Amelia's mom, was the archbishop of the cult, right? And then he killed the mom, and then he basically killed his girlfriend, and that fucked with him, and he kind of just gave up. I mean, he seemed like he just gave up, and then all of a sudden the archbishop was like, "Come with me, son," and then she just followed her. I was like, this dude did he just lose his mind off of that? Like, I don't, like, I can't say that it's a bad way to make him go evil, because the thing is about the mentality of people, like the psychology of the individual, is that we don't know how it works, not deeply anyway. We just know that it works, and it works the way it does. So I can't say that it's a bad way to write the character, because everybody has their own way of writing a character, and everybody is different when it comes to how somebody's mental process works. So I guess his mental process was that, okay, I killed my one true love, fuck it, I'm evil now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just interesting, It's just like, man, like, and there was no redemption arc for him. There was no redemption arc, because he died. So, I mean, like, and that was before we even knew his backstory. So I was like, man, that hit a lot harder now when you think about it. Like, fuck. Like, that kind of sucks, Like, that sucks. Amelia's gonna have to deal with that. I wonder if she's gonna be mad at Subaru. I don't think she will, but like I said before, she is a little shallow, and like, she can be like pretty ignorant, in that I don't like ignorant people. So like, I can totally see her being upset at Subaru for no fucking reason, even though the guy was trying to kill Subaru, or at least like kill the people around him and shit, and then kill Subaru, right? Or something like that. And it was just, and so he had no choice but to kill Beetlejuice, or Petelgeuse. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It sucks. No, I don't know. I don't. It's a complicated situation. Because now it's like, damn. I can't. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets upset at Subaru. But I will be upset if she gets upset at Subaru, because it's not Subaru's fault that this nigga was trying to kill him. You know what I mean? So, or at least trying to capture him and torture him and shit. So, I don't know. I'm curious what Puck's. So, but okay. Here's my thing. If Puck could possibly be a reincarnation of Amelia's mom, right? Going with that theory, wouldn't Puck know about Beetlejuice, right? Since they had, at least I think they had a kid together, or at least they had, or at least they were both taking care of Amelia growing up. You know what I mean? So it's like, wouldn't Puck know about Beetlejuice and try to find him and talk to him and shit? Like, I don't understand Puck's goal. Like, Puck as a character, because if I'm going with the theory that she is Amelia's mom, why would she do half the things that she's doing? You know what I mean? Like, I get it because she's her daughter and she would do anything for her daughter and she gets angry and stuff. Like, I get that, you know, but like, why wouldn't you go and find Petelgeuse? Or unless she already did and she already has plans in place. But I just feel like it'll be kind of a waste if you have a second chance at life and not go find your boyfriend, or quote unquote boyfriend, or your love interest at least. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Petelgeuse is a very mysterious and interesting character. Thank you for that comment, ma'am or sir. I appreciate that a lot. Let me know any other characters you want me to talk about. I'm not very like educated on everything about ReZero, but I'll tell you my opinions. Has that I like him as a character. He's a very interesting character. Now I just need to know. I need to know how he got into the cult. Like, what happened there? You know, that's my only real question. Really, is how did he get in that cult? You know, and can that help Subaru in any way? You know. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay wise. Love yourself and love others. Okay, love others. Don't forget that. You gotta love others unconditionally. Okay, you know, love others the way you want people to love you. You know. Karma. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Chiku Nation, stay wise. Bye.
To me is an average kid, but no one understands. Like Sad and Ricky, always